Hi, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Roommate Things, where we're talking about the launch of Almanzar Apparel, our business that we just started. Yay! So basically, we started it last Saturday, March 15th. It was a long time coming. We've been working on it for over a year. It went really well. There were some things we definitely could have done better and some things that definitely surprised us. And so we're going to talk to you about all those things right now. First things first, though, I am sick. So the toilet paper is me blowing my nose. I've been sick. Last weekend was insane for me. I literally did not ask Alex. Wasn't I like, come on, help me out here.
With what, your sickness or your...
No, with the weekend when we launched. It was crazy.
Oh, I didn't mean your sickness. I was like, yeah, that's been actually really, really bothersome.
My sickness?
And annoying, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my choice to get sick.
You're just like such a big baby.
Yeah, big baby. It's
No,
like
you
Lotso with the
are.
big
Like,
baby doll in Toy Story.
You literally can't do anything.
This sickness really did take me out, you guys. I think it's the same. My mom also got sick, you guys, and she had to go to the hospital because she fainted. But she's doing well now, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But no, it's tough out here. This sickness really gets you.
Make sure to mask up.
Mask up, drink water, take your zinc and vitamin C, magnesium, if you will.
Vitamin D. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I already feel tired and my eyes are like, they don't want to stay open, but we're making it happen. We're doing it. So the weekend of the launch, picture this. I don't know if you guys know, I coach a high school dance team. I love them. I have like I lead so many different lives, but that weekend, all my different lives were very active. So it was my kids' national competition, like their biggest one of the whole year. So I was going to that every day. I had to wake up at like 5:30 or 6 to get down there. It was in Long Beach. And then after that, I would go and zoom around to a bunch of open houses because, like, we're trying to buy a house. We've put so many videos about that. Like, if you don't know that by now, then you must not care about us because we have been literally spending so much time trying to find a house. And it's so hard, you guys. Like, no one tells you how hard it is to find an actual house. We put 4 offers in, 2 of them over asking, still nothing, got nothing. But we're still going to try. We're still going to push. So I was doing that, the high school competition, 6:30 in the morning to like 2 p.m. The rushing to look at the open houses, then coming back here to sort inventory, set up the web. Well, I didn't set up the website. Set up like the Instagram, the social medias, edit footage, edit reels, like it was so much. And I would go to bed at like 1 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m. the next day to do it again. So I think that's definitely what drove me to get sick. The packaging, you guys, I don't think. Let me get the box. We can tell you what happened with that. Let's hear Alex's perspective of how the weekend of the launch was going. So leading up to it,
It wasn't like necessarily the weekend because it was on a Saturday. It was more so the days prior to the launch and then the day of the launch. Anything afterwards was like fine.
Okay.
Because everything had already just been like preemptively. We already knew preemptively what was going to happen in terms of like how things were going to go. Not necessarily like sales wise, but like necessarily like how we were going to execute it. Mm-hmm. But I want to say that I felt like I was single-handedly, I can't speak right now.
Handedly.
Gonna launch the whole thing myself. I don't know. It felt that way because I had to I felt like so much time pressure, and then like you wanted me to go see like some open houses, and I was like, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like,
which he didn't.
I didn't, and I made that very clear. I was like, I think right now some things just need to take more priority than others. So it was really, really hard to try to get. I would say really, really hard, but there's just a lot of things that needed to get set up before the launch, just so that everything can smoothly happen. Which I think it did go well. I mean, there was definitely some things that we could have improved on, but in terms of like just the website and then getting like, in terms of just like people being able to see it and like go on it and like buy, I think that went well. But in terms of other things, like obviously they didn't go that well.
This is the tank tops. They're so cute. I love them. Alex is wearing the black one. They're like kind of cropped, like right at your waist, which I really like. Because then they show off the boxers, which is, I love the boxers, but they're also like stretchy. They fit so well. They're a thicker material. So they're not like the cheap ones that stretch out and you don't just sweat through them right away. And you can wear them like out. You can wear them to the gym. I've worn them for literally everything and I love them. And I really didn't want to make like the logo. A lot of people will make it like a different color so it stands out. But I feel like that ruins the vibe. And it's like so hard to match with other clothes. Like when you're making an outfit, it's better if it's just like one color. It's more like, am I allowed to say that? I don't know. I enjoy it more. And then these are the boxers too. I'm wearing them right now, but I don't want to like pants myself on live, I guess it's not television, live YouTube. But these are them. It has the logo like embroidered right on the front center, but they're so stretchy. And we made the boxers because I love boxers. I think they're so aesthetic. They're so cool. They're so comfy. But the issue is like they always would bunch up. Like if you put jeans on or bend your legs at all, like the leg bunches up and gets stuck in the crease of your hip. But these have a stretch, a two-way stretch. So that way when you bend your leg, it stretches instead of pulling up. So then you don't have that issue, which makes them so much better in my opinion. So that's why I love them so much. Alex, what are your thoughts?
I love them too. And they're cotton, which is really, really good. I personally love when most undergarments are made out of cotton because things like polyester and stuff like that, it's just like, I don't want that. And it's like, it tends to hold more bacteria than cotton. Cotton tends to just be naturally more resistant to bacteria and sweat and all that.
Well, there you go. I never thought about that. I'm not really
Especially
the hygiene aspect of it.
No, I'm very hygiene aspect of it. Like, I understand like how like nowadays like people like wear like like Skims and like Lululemon to work out in. But the thing is, yes, they allow you to like breathe because they like are more like have like breathability to it. But the thing is, there's a con to it. It holds the bacteria in there. It's not really good. And then you end up breaking out and then you get like other things like infections and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you're going to get infections.
If you get Skims, you're getting an infection.
No, it's just like there's cons to it, especially if your skin is a little bit more like on the sensitive side of things. It's not the best.
That's
to wear.
true.
It's like
they also
cotton
are
is always like the
products
best.
because
Yeah.
those are knit boxers.
Yeah.
Which that's why I don't like them because I feel like they just like get sweat and soaked to your body. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
really
like
the
you're-
biggest fan of knit boxers.
Yeah, it's essentially like you're swimming in your own sweat.
Anyways,
the whole day.
okay, so that weekend, I admit I was all over the place, so I wasn't able to help Alex that much. But he does more of the logistics side, anyways, setting up like the shipping, the international taxes, VAT, whatever. I don't even
Not
know
just
how
that.
to do
Okay, it was shipping, taxes, duties, the entire site, making sure everything ran smoothly, testing it multiple times, testing orders, seeing if it worked when you checked out and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, the big issue we had, you guys, right when we launched, there's this like pop-up code on the website for 10% off if you sign up, which is like nice. Obviously, most people want 10% off. But the issue was people were putting their email in, but then not getting the email for 10% off. Do you know
Okay,
how bad that is?
so-
That is so bad.
I was like, why is it wave? That was, I wouldn't say out of our control, but there was something that we didn't realize. Obviously, I realized it once it was happening. It was like this other, was it like, essentially it was going through some other, first there was like a third party essentially involved. So it was going through there, and then before it was getting sent out, it had to go through them. So it was just delaying the process in which the time between you sign up and between you getting the email was just taking too long. So I had to figure out a way to just direct it from our domain directly to you guys.
I don't even know how he did it, you guys, but he fixed the issue. Thank goodness. But then I felt bad because people were like, oh, we didn't get the email. And I was like, oh, it's sent, though. It says it's sent. And then I was like, check your junk. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's in the junk email, which I don't think we have control over that. Does anyone know how to like bypass it going to someone's junk?
I mean, there's no
email?
necessarily you can bypass it. Some things are just out of our control. But obviously, if the email provider sees it as spammy, like they obviously are not going to put it in the main inbox. And they usually send in the junk. But I think once you're a little bit more established, to have more time, then
see.
they're obviously going to not flag it as spammy.
Yeah.
But some people might get it as spam. Some people might not. It just depends on their email provider. It can be
Yeah, that was the thing because
Yeah,
some
it's
people
just-
were getting it, and then some people were like, "Oh, it's not showing up on my inbox." And I was like, "Oh, check your junk."
just,
And they're
yeah,
like, "Oh,
make sure to
it's
just always check your junk.
there."
I mean,
Always
this,
check your junk, guys.
no, I mean, this is like a thing that I think just happens with any business. It doesn't matter what it is. Like sometimes they end up in the junk when you subscribe to
that's
their
true.
newsletter, regardless of what it is. It can be literally like product
Also,
or
when you're
like
just
cover
like
client.
starting out. Too.
Yeah, it can just end up being there. But that was a whole issue, and I was like getting so freaked out over it because it's like, oh my God, they're signing up and they're not getting the
Yes,
coupon
because then
code.
who's going to buy it? If they're like, oh, I just signed up for 10% off and you're not getting the 10% off, then why would you make a purchase?
No, yeah. I just think about it like from my perspective, like
yeah.
obviously I wouldn't want that. And also like if it takes so long, I'm like, okay, well I give up. I'm not going to buy it
Oh,
anymore.
yeah, me too. If I was them, I'd be like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, that's just like my point
So
of
I
view
felt
too. So I obviously
embarrassed,
see it
kind of.
from, I see it from as a perspective as me as a consumer. If I were going to buy something and it's taking too long, I'm just like going to give up. So obviously I try to put myself in that position and try to fix it. But I think we did get it fixed. And if you guys are having issues, then you can just always reach out and we can resolve that.
Yeah. Email us. I swear we're nice. We'll respond.
Yeah. Or you can DM us.
Yeah.
It does
literally.
not matter.
Anything. So next issue that we had, you guys, there were so many issues. Well, I think I already told you about the box issue. We ordered all the boxes and there was a misprint on them.
I just want to say I did not have
Yeah,
any
this was
review
not
in
his
this.
fault. First off, the boxes are so cute. Let me show you a box, okay, you guys?
It was very embarrassing. Sometimes I think I would never have committed this error.
I'm actually like outing myself. Like I'm fully outing myself. So this box, right? This is the box.
They like go back to the box and try to rip the
No,
sticker.
yeah. Stop. If you guys are seeing this, like, no, you're not. Okay, don't tell anyone. I'll make the box so you can see.
You can just show the box, like the thing.
I know. Should I do it like this? You guys, hold on.
You don't have to
hold
build it.
on. I know, but I feel like it's better if I build it. Am I
Okay,
even
watch
talking into
Jonah
the mic?
build a
Oops. Yeah, I'm
box.
building it. Okay, so this is the box. Has the logo. Okay, and then on the inside it says, "Embrace life's adventures." But if you look closely, it does not say adventures.
Adventures.
Adventures. Let's see if we can see that. So that was a misprint on the box, and they, I got a lot of them. Okay, we got a lot of boxes, and so then we had to order these stickers, and now, if you can see in this camera, maybe, we peel the sticker to cover the word adventures to be adventures, because that's our slogan. That was embarrassing. And that was like, oh my gosh, how did I not see that? That just shows you my attention to detail is just not it. It's really not. Like, it's really bad. And a lot of people have different strengths, and that's not my strength. But luckily, I have Alex for that. But unfortunately, I did not run this by Alex.
Also, I don't know what it is about you, but I think you just hate reading. You just don't
I
want to
do
read.
hate reading. I'm also dyslexic. So,
The only thing about me is like, I read and I reread it, and I try to like read it out loud because I'm like, I want to make sure that if I'm saying it out loud, it makes sense. I'm also very, very nitpicky with errors when it comes to punctuation or just grammatical errors. It's just like, I don't know what it is. I think maybe it is autism. It just like disturbs me. And I'll just catch it really easily and be like, something's off in this word. And it's like, I'll like read it through and I already would have passed the word. I'm like, wait, let me go back to that. I was like, something was off.
yeah,
And
he
I
feels
just like
it in his
catch it.
soul. He's like, his spidey senses are, his autistic senses are tingling.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I just have, what is it called? Photogenic memory, maybe?
Maybe. Photographic, you mean?
Photographic memory, where it's
Yeah.
like, I see something and it's like, wait, let me go back to it. And see
Also,
what's
you guys,
wrong
like,
with it.
look at, I made cookies. Well, we made cookies. I'll post a YouTube video about that. It was funny, actually. But look at how he got a little bowl for his single cookie. Like, that is so funny. Like, why?
So there was a reasoning behind this, though.
Okay, what's the reason?
I didn't want the crumbs to go everywhere. And if I get a paper towel, I'm still going to get crumbs everywhere and it's still eventually going to go off. So we're here at least are trapped by these like tall barriers of this bowl. So it's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
There's a reasoning for everything.
You're so smart. Anyways, you guys, it keeps going. This weekend was crazy. Okay, then, you guys, we go to package the orders. Our dear friend Emily, I think you guys know her, Emily Jo.
Oh, these are
Jordan.
Aurelio.
I love her. Her parents are in town for the weekend. There's this big wedding. I went to go hang out with them. I come back. Aurelio and Alex had packaged all the orders, but you guys, they looked not good. Okay, they.
Wait. I will like to preface this with, we had these orders. We wanted to get them sent ASAP out. We want to fulfill the orders as soon as possible. And he had left all morning, and then kind of just expected us to do it all without any like necessarily, I would say like instructions on how to do it. So it's like, okay, obviously he's not here. Someone has to take in charge and try to figure out what is the best way to package these. Obviously, I'm not the best with packaging things, I would say, but I had Aurelio's input and he's a little bit more creative. So I was like, how do you think this should go? And so I kind of took his input. Eventually, we ended up doing it the way we ended up doing it. And you hated it.
I did, you guys. I came
He
back
hated
and I
it,
was like,
but here's the thing though.
I can't. It looks so bad, especially for all the people that just ordered. Like the first orders, like we have to make it look pretty and good, and like make them excited that they got it. You know.
And my justification against that was that he was not here. So it's like just for the sake of efficiency and just getting things, done, I decided we should have done it this way. And, there was no point in trying to repackage them. We could just eventually just repackage them. We could just package the new ones the way he wanted rather than repackaging everything back. That was just like my honest take on it. Eventually, I was like, okay, maybe we should go with what he said. But in my mind, it just didn't make sense because I thought we were wasting time, and I hate that.
I understand that, but I did in fact make sure that we repackaged every order. Me and Aurelio, you were busy doing other stuff on the computer, fixing the email issue or something. But then Aurelio and I, we repackaged every order because we wrap each item individually with the custom tissue paper, with the custom sticker, with the keychain, with the thank you card that we write with it's a lot. It took us like 5 hours to do the orders for the first day. I think mainly because we were trying to get into the flow of it, figure out how things were going to go. But I was not going to send out something that looked half-assed or not great. Like I really wanted it to look great. And I think we did. So I'm really happy then that we made the choice to fix it.
Yes. It's obviously like very new, and also like everything's just like a mess in terms of like, I think it took a long time because we didn't organize the boxes to what they needed to be in terms of sizes and colors. And then not all of them though.
What about the tanks? The boxers I did.
So it was like he was going back and forth trying to find the sizes and then the color and trying to go back into like where we had them and then back out here and stuff like that. And then also remembering to put everything in the box and all that. Obviously, we didn't have a flow. Nothing was really organized. It was all chaotic.
We have a system now, and systems are really great. And another thing that I really understand is so frustrating is I was gone, like hanging out with my friends' parents that were in town. We went to the gym and then got like breakfast while they were doing all this. And I come back and I'm like, I hate it. We're changing it. Like that's so annoying. So
that wasn't because I was like, he is not even here. He's out there.
I know.
And also, I had not eaten essentially all day. It was already 2 p.m. It was going to be the first time I was going to eat something. So essentially, I was all morning without anything in my system.
And he gets hangry, you guys. So do I, actually.
Yeah, and then so I go and eat, and I'm like, I thought he was going to get something. He's like, oh, no, I already got a breakfast burrito. And I was like, so mad. I was like, wow, he's over here taking his time going to go get breakfast burritos, having a great time, having breakfast with his friends and stuff. So I was just like, this is really annoying. I'm like, do you not care about any of this? That's how I felt, at least.
Okay, obviously I do care, but also we've been friends with her for almost 2 years now, and I've never met her parents because they live in a different state. So
I know, but
it was tough, and I felt bad. Okay?
This is like where the
opportunity
costs come in.
Well, we fixed the orders, and we still got them all sent out.
Yes, and I heard drama unfolded at that breakfast. Stay tuned for that.
It did? Wait, what?
Yeah.
He just started. He's like, yeah, I heard your mom. Like, what?
No, drama did unfold in that breakfast. And I know every details.
What are you even saying?
I know everything that happened. I know everything that happened at that wedding too. How the drama unfolded.
Oh, yeah, craziness, right?
Yeah, lots of, I won't say it, but it was bad, guys. Really bad. No, I know.
Okay. Anyways, so since then, everything's been going actually really, really great. Wouldn't you say, or no?
I would say better than last time, but I wouldn't say great. Only because we don't necessarily have everything down like perfect.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're obviously going to keep improving. We have to still set up the TikTok, like the TikTok shop. I'm waiting. It takes like 5 days to get approved. I'm like, oh my gosh, it takes forever. The Instagram Reels, we tried posting. You can't use any trending audios at all. Like it's all random B-roll music. I'm like, what the
There is a reason for that. Legally, you cannot
monetize
monetize
I know.
copyrighted music. You need to get licensing. You're essentially monetizing for commercial purposes. It's different when it's personal because you're not really monetizing off that.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was a hurdle. Aurelio accidentally posted a reel with absolutely no audio. I was like, oh, let's not do that.
He's also learning.
Yes, no, we're all learning. It's been a fun time. And it's getting better as we go. This is my chapstick.
There's also another thing.
What?
What was it?
I don't know. What is it?
No. It was the sizing chart.
Oh my gosh.
That was really bad. Only because the sizing chart that they gave us is not the same in American sizing. Everything was
well, the issue is they give us a sizing chart of the actual measurement of the garment. So this, obviously it fits my chest. Like it's supposed to be fitted and it's supposed to stretch. The issue is they give us the sizing of the measured garment. So like if this half measurement of the chest is only like, I don't know what, 17?
No, it's only half. So like, let's say
17.
No, it'll be half of what it was. So if let's say you're 44, it's going to be like 20. But obviously, no, for that size, I think you'll have a large, right?
This is a medium.
A medium. So it was like 19 inches. So essentially that would be only the front part without it stretching. So you by 2, it's like 38.
38.
Yes.
But my chest is bigger than a 38.
38 without it stretching.
So that's the thing. It's like we put 38, but then I'm like, wait, but I'm not a 38. I usually wear like a 44 for a chest. So I was like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so we had to essentially
was not exactly accurate.
I had to like measure it, figure it out and everything. Then we got the right sizing chart. And then there was also issues with that because like some of them were like off and stuff like that. So I had to fix that. And we had someone talk about that. And it was obviously our fault. It was not that the garments were made for small people.
Oh, yeah.
We obviously are not small people. So that was obviously an error on my part. And it was hard trying to figure that out.
There's just so many steps that I don't even think, like I can't even
and
think of all the steps that it takes, but it's always like, oh, there's something else. Oh, there's another thing we have to do. Oh, there's another thing. Oh, another thing.
Yeah.
And another one.
Yeah. What else?
Also, we're so thankful to all of our friends that like shared and like supported us.
Yes.
It was really cool to see our community like come out and like be advocates for us and like our new exciting business and venture, because it's something we care about, but it's also like nobody else really has any other reason to care about it. Like they haven't invested a year of time, you know, and they care about it because they love us, which is like feels really special.
And so it's another thing is we shot, I don't know if you guys know, we went to Costa Rica recently. So everything we did over there was also for the brand. And we got a lot of footage. But tell us what happened to that footage.
Stop, you guys.
I don't know how you managed to do that. Like it just...
I accidentally deleted all the footage and I can't get it back.
Literally like everything. The time that we wasted.
You want to know why? Because I was trying to clear the SD card so we can film podcast. Because you always yell at me, make sure you clear the SD card. I'm not fucking stopping and restarting.
No, what I tell him, to clear the SD card.
But it's still my fault. It's my fault.
But I would think he would like move everything that's in there into a folder on his computer, or at least like get other SD cards so he knows.
Yeah, I should have.
But
that's fully my fault. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it now. Looks like we're going back to Costa Rica. No, I'm kidding.
No. And now I had to organize everything that we do in the business. I have folders for everything. Everything is shared, so nothing gets deleted or lost.
Yeah, I actually can't keep. I'm like, what? iCloud at Google Drive? Who? What is like? It's too much for me.
I love the cloud. I love the cloud.
I need to figure it out, actually, because I don't think I'm saving stuff to the right place. Everything's on my desktop, so if my laptop goes, we all go.
That's what I'm saying. There's like, I don't know why he, like, in his brain, like, he's like, it's perfect. It's perfectly safe here. I was like, no, it's not perfectly safe, because if anything happens and you delete it, it's gone. And then also another thing is, like, none of us have access to it. We essentially have to ask him. And then if he's not going to respond quickly, then it's going to take time, and no one's going to, like, these things need to get done ASAP, and he's taking forever.
Alex loves saying ASAP. Can someone go back and count how many times he said ASAP in this video? He's been saying it all. Why do you say that all the time? I just realized that. I thought about it every time you say it, but then now it's the first time I'm like, you know what? You just fucking say it a lot.
Yeah.
Did you show the black boxers, or did I put them there for nothing?
I think they fell.
You just dropped them.
Sorry.
Behind the couch.
They're not.
I'm like the girl that has her like sheep, Bo Peep.
Yeah. It's just really frustrating when I have someone who has ADHD and can't get it done.
Yeah, that was actually really bad. That was really embarrassing because we spent a lot of money on that trip. We spent at least it was me. I feel better that it was me than like someone else, because I'm sure they would have felt bad. Like,
I literally thought about this. I was like, I think we need to like have another Capricorn or Virgo in here.
We need to get another Cap or Virgo in here because, Aurelio's also a Taurus. You're like, I can't handle it.
They're very special. Let's just say that. I need someone who's like perfectionist, like someone who's just gonna like very, very like disciplined and structured.
We get spankings? Like what?
No, that's why I said Virgo or Capricorn.
Anyways, so that's our
fire signs, please. I think I would literally like throw them out the window.
Okay, we're not talking about astrology here. When did that happen?
Well, I'm just saying because I've seen some.
He's just like trying to shade fire signs for no reason.
It just reminds me of the show we were just watching. Level Up. What was it? Zero Leveling?
No, Solo Leveling. It's a new anime.
Yes.
Well, not new, but it's a good one.
Yes.
We're watching that. Big fans. And then Severance, we saw that too.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. But actually, after that whole weekend and all of the launch and everything, I got so sick. I'm still sick. I think I'm getting better now, but my eyes are like, in my nose. And we still have so much to do, but I feel like I can't do it because I'm so sick and I feel so exhausted like 24/7. But I'm back on it. We're back here. And that's why also I feel bad. I'm sorry we dropped the ball with YouTube. Like we haven't been posting that much because all the launch, my kids' nationals, and then house hunting, and also I've been sick. Like all those things compounded. And I just like, I couldn't keep up with everything, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Yes.
He's like, yes, you are a failure.
But in terms of what else? The business, I just want to say there are like more things to come.
Okay. We're not telling them that yet.
I just said more things to come.
There's more things to come, you guys.
Yes. Really
within our new venture, which I'm really excited about.
Yes.
And I think other people are excited about because we've already had lots of people ask about it too. So
yes,
we're trying to be responsive.
I mean, we already knew this was. So the thing is, like, we know these things are going to happen. Well, not that we know everything that's going to happen, but we obviously try to anticipate and try to plan for the next thing. We try to be on top of things essentially, and try to like look for possible opportunities that may arise, and we try to ensure that we take them,
pursue them, yeah,
or pursue them. No, I would say take them.
Okay, take them.
Yeah, just because we know that there are certain things that you guys would want.
Your smile is so ugly. Anyways. Fuck you. Okay, I think it's a good place to end it. We love you guys. Bye.
Don't heed it when solemn hurt, nor when it calling me. Darkness is novelty, but still pray it don't swallow me whole. Hope gotten all of these verses in ponder.